everybody. I don't know, but maybe you guys can recognize my voice. I've been doing the stories and the reports lately, and we decided that we would go ahead and do a live stream so that way, you guys can chat and hang out with us for a few minutes. It's a little strange being in front of the camera, so yeah, anybody wants to join, just go on ahead. But tonight we released this story out there, a story recently about some campers that may have experienced a Bigfoot coming to their campsite. I don't know if you've watched it yet, but it was a pretty recent thing that came out here. And the thing that made it pretty interesting for us is that it seems like it may have been the food that attracted the creature to the campsite. The food is mi mama, which is Laotian ramen, essentially. And the people that reported this to us, we know them, we've known them for a long time, and they said that the little dried shrimp that they carry in a little package was taken. So we found that to be a different sort of thing. But we have had something with Sean Evidence's culture bumping up to Bigfoot sightings before as well. A few years ago, when he was out in the woods with Bart Coutinho, they oh, hi Jurassic Gamer, I see you there. Might take me a little bit of getting used to this. It's kind of funny. I was wearing a Jurassic World shirt earlier, and it said, well, it didn't say anything, but it had the Endoraptor on it. And I'm a sucker for puns and stuff, and so I kept thinking about the fact that on that movie, that's the Endoraptor, how he ended. Hi, M. Harrison 35 and Catherine Uribe. Hello, Joseph McClure. It's really great getting to actually be on here with you guys. So I don't know if you guys heard the first part, but we were talking about the story that we posted earlier. And it's kind of the second time that for Sean Evidence that things regarding his culture seems to have bumped up against Bigfoot. When he was up at the Sierra Kills site, the place where the Justin Smeja thing took place, he was out there with Bart Coutinho, and when they were doing their stuff there, hi Mark Meyer, he actually was out there speaking his native language out there. He was speaking Laotian. And they had caught some thermal footage that was pretty interesting. And you can probably find that pretty easily online. Hi, Paula Holland. Woo, 2 big red exclamation marks, so hi. But with this being the second time that we've noticed things being out there, it kind of has me wondering if maybe people should try incorporating things from Asian cultures when they're out there doing Bigfoot hunting. If they maybe can learn a few phrases to maybe repeat out there. Maybe the linguistics might be similar enough. I mentioned in the video, I cannot say that full name, but hi Brandon Fraser and Stinky's Kath. Oh, from the UK. And hi Paula Rainey. And hi Susan Payne. It's good to see you all. But maybe if we get out there and we're using things that maybe might be similar enough to them, maybe there might be some more success. Oh, from Northern Ohio. We were actually out there not too long ago. Well, not Ohio, but pretty close to there. It was our first time going to the Midwest, Chicago area, and it was hot and humid and hot and humid. For us California people, it was just, like, scary. Oh, hi, Ben Schneider. Hello. And hi, Sandra Kelly. Um, but for the Laotian language, they're kind of changing the classification, but previously it was listed under Sino-Tibetan. And with that, if you think about that, Tibet, Himalayas, Yeti, maybe there's something about his culture and his language that fits in really well with trying to do the Bigfoot hunting. And I don't know, I'm kind of wondering what you guys think about that. Hi, Vilak De Silva. Good to see you from Florida. I'm sure it's pretty hot and toasty there. Hi, Awesome Unboxings. Oh, fellow Californian. Have any of you guys heard of any other times that maybe something that was either language-wise or food-wise that was different than the standard American hunter fare and communications that have been used to get some responses from Bigfoot? I was kind of wondering if anybody had heard of that. I know that hi, Sooner Squatch. I know that I've heard the Sierra sounds and I think it's the Sierra sounds and the samurai chatter. That, I don't know, all of it kind of strikes me as something we really need to explore further. Hi, Maurice Rickett. And 38 degrees in Utah. Oh, that's
in the UK.
Yeah. I'm taking it that's Celsius. Here in the US, we have not learned that. Well, the kids have. My kids come home and they're telling me things in metrics now. Yeah, I can't understand my kids' measurements anymore. I guess it's one of the interesting things of living in the US in this transitional measurements time where they're focusing more on science. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about that? Just so you guys can see if you didn't see it in the beginning. Hello, Jose Villanueva, Chicago, awesome, love that place, so beautiful. And we actually managed to get to stay in the Intercontinental Hotel. My son was a little bit funny. He kept referring to it as the Penis Hotel, but I had to explain to him that there's an observatory up there along with where they were planning to have the blimps go up there. Let's see, the Native Americans, yes. You know what? It does make sense. It makes me wonder if any of the Bigfoot researchers that do know some of the native languages, if they've actually tried going out there and just using their language and see what kind of responses they get. Or maybe that's why there's so many stories coming out of their areas. Hi, Brent. No, I did not kill Bigfoot.
You know somebody who did.
But and Sean Evidence is right over there. And in case you guys didn't know, Sean Evidence is my husband, actually. So I'm the Mrs. Evidence. I've been in like maybe one video by Richter Riolo at one point. That's it. But you might hear him peep in from over there. Let's see. All right. You've noticed, Sooner Squatch says that he's noticed crows and owls before we have interaction. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, tell him about John's experience. Remember, he heard the whistle.
Oh, you know what? That one I'm not quite fully familiar with the story yet. We actually have a kind of an exclusive, well, it is an exclusive story. We have a friend who is not very involved with, well, isn't involved in Bigfoot at all, but he had an experience out in the Sierras, and we're planning on doing a full interview with him because he's more than happy to share his story. I mean, he was out in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, Kath, the samurai chatter, that is crazy. I think that's why Sean Evidence was out there speaking his language.
Yeah, because it sounded Laotian to me.
Yeah,
It sounded Asian.
yeah.
The samurai chatter.
You know what? Just to give kind of an example,
Uh,
why don't you say, "Hi, everybody. How are you doing?" in Laotian.
um, somebody, everybody.
Oh,
You can't ask me to say something in Laos. Like it has to come naturally.
okay. Just come naturally then. Just whatever you want.
No, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. It was
Okay.
hard.
Let's see. I see Rolito Alvarez. Oh, you're in Southern California at Lake Elsinore, 102 degrees. Oh my goodness, that is hot. Up here, we live in the Sacramento area. Luckily, at night here, we get a nice cool breeze, so it may hit 105 in the daytime, but at nighttime, it's like 60, 70 degrees. So we get relief. Sorry, California, Southern California people. I know that's a little cruel and unusual punishment to know we get the Delta breeze up here. Um, let's see. But today I think was like only in its 90s. Let's see. What side of the Sasquatch researchers are you on? The watchful side, like the crew from Finding Bigfoot, or the more intimate, rushing side, like the crew from Mountain Monsters? You know what? For me personally, I'm more about the stories, the lore, the legends, and stuff like that. That's what interests me personally. For Sean Evidence, he's a little bit crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but he actually chased a bear once. So I kind of have a feeling that if he had the opportunity, he may try to chase Bigfoot, and it may be the last we ever hear from Sean Evidence. That's why whenever we send him out hiking and stuff like that, I always am very, very concerned about him. Let's see, Funky Monkey. Don't forget to like everyone. Well, you know what?
Hit the like button, the thumbs up.
Oh,
No, he's asking everyone to hit the thumbs
oh,
up.
okay. Didn't know what you were doing there. Be like the Silva, have you ever had a Bigfoot sighting? Me myself, no. I haven't. Sean Evidence, the experience that he had with Bart Coutinho out in the Justin Smeja area, his Bigfoot area that he was researching at, there was that thermal camera, the thermal imaging video that he had. So that would be his experience. Jeff Fry, hi from Tacoma, Washington. Hello from Sacramento, California. Oh, Denmark. Oh my goodness. No, that's pretty far out there. Let's see. What do you all think of Todd Standing? I don't know. What's your opinion?
Um, I think he's seen a Bigfoot once, but he hasn't captured that moment again. So I think now he's just trying a little too hard. I think you can't force an encounter. I think he's probably trying to force an encounter, and maybe he just got really lucky one time, and just trying to recapture that moment again.
Well, maybe that's what the story is for a lot of people. Hi, Jared TV, Savannah, Georgia. I really, really want to go there someday. I'm into the whole ghost stories as well. I just find it really interesting and fascinating, and I hear Savannah is the place to go if you're into that stuff. Let's see, Stank is 2003, Kath. Do you also believe it is just a North America and Asia phenomena? You know what? No. Well, I'm not sure. You know, I have heard stories from a lot of different places, but for us, a lot of the stuff we have heard has been, yeah, like the Asia area and including up in Russia, Serbia, stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I hear it everywhere.
Someone mentioned Koufax.
Oh, let's see. Sooner Squatch 74 here in Oklahoma, they seem aggressive. What are they like there? You know what? I have heard stories from just about everything. And actually, when I do the stories that I'm putting out there for you guys to watch, I know it's been a little while. I had a whole bunch of stuff going on, and Sean Evidence was out there attempting to hike the Pacific Crest Trail. So now we're back to doing things. But some of the stories I've been reading is aggressive. 5:14 a.m. for for Stanka's Cath. Oh my goodness, in the UK, that is an early morning. Don Patterson, why do you think a Bigfoot has never been officially captured? You know what? I am not sure. It's one of those things that if they happen to be very intelligent, maybe they can, you know, avoid us. Yeti's uncle says fraud. Okay, not sure which one you're talking about.
Probably Todd said.
Norm Whiffen, Ruby Creek up here in British Columbia is still active area, all the way up to. Okay, I am not going to attempt that, but it's there, still wild. I believe it. I've seen photographs of that area and it up in British Columbia, and yeah, that I'd like to go there someday. Jason H said, I heard Bigfoot come out when women take their shirts off. Well, guess what? I'm not taking my shirt off because there ain't no Bigfoots here. And I didn't hear about Mardi Gras in the woods. I mean, if there's Mardi Gras in the woods and Bigfoot's throwing beads, okay, we'll give it a try. Sawman249, hi from SC, so I assume South Carolina. Hello! Let's see. Awesome unboxings. I had a sighting at cousin's property in Colfax. Oh, that's really close by.
Yeah, it's actually a recent sighting in Colfax.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was gonna go check out that area actually, cause there. Let me see here. If I can find it. Colfax. But yeah, say Colfax. Tell them how close we are to Colfax.
Yeah, for us, driving up to Colfax, it's like, goodness, maybe a 45-minute drive for us. So we're interested in going and checking out that area. Hi from Australia, Carol Collison. Well, hi from California. Let's see, Jared TV. Yep, very haunted. Yeah, I want to go there to see Savannah, Georgian. Let's see. Mark Pedroza, since Mount St. Helens incident in 1980, what are the chances of researching Bigfoot corpses? Where any found? Have you heard about any Bigfoot corpses being found with volcano stuff?
Where? What was the question again?
He was asking if anybody found any Bigfoot corpses. I don't think so. I think we would have heard about it.
Yeah, it's Well, the problem with Bigfoot corpse, you can tell people because ask them if they can hear me.
Oh, can you guys hear Sean Evidence when he talks? I'll give that a few minutes. Let's see. Opinion on Sasquatch Ontario. Is that a TV show?
Okay, so going back to what's that question? The corpse.
Yeah.
The problem with the corpse is even if you find the corpse, it's very expensive to get a DNA test done on it. And usually when it comes back, when the result comes back, it comes back as unknown animal. So, and it's always like, it always leads to a wall. And I think a lot of people have given up on that. But Sasquatch Ontario, I haven't seen any real evidence. You see a lot of videos with noise and everything. If he's really got something going on, I think he has to show some kind of video proof. Audio just isn't enough. He may have something, but he has to show more than just audio.
All right. And Darlene McDaniel says, hello from Texas. Let's see. Yeti's uncle. I was raised in Tulsa. Then you do any research in Ulaga? I'm not sure if you're talking with somebody else, but since we're California, we stick over here mostly. Hello from Long Beach, California. Long Beach is my favorite airport to fly into when we go down to Southern California. Beautiful area. Charlie Webb says, up here in Idaho, we get a lot of Bigfoot activity. I've seen one twice. I kind of close and one far away. That would be interesting, though. Too bad you didn't get any pictures. Is that Mama Noodle? I'm sure Sasquatch love Laotian food. Yes. This is the Me Mama. Woo! Look at this stuff. This is, if you're a Laotian person, you live with this stuff. I could sit here and cook a glorious French meal, complete with all the accoutrements and make a hand-pressed lemonade. And this dude over here will bust out this. And its nutritional quality is not that high. Funny story about this kind of noodle. He went out to go hike the PCT, Mr. Sean Evidence. He decided to go hike some of the PCT, and he swore that he would be able to live hiking on noodles and Snickers bars. I told him he was crazy, but you know what? Let him go out there and experience it. Needless to say, the first time that he could call me by telephone, he was begging for protein bars and granola bars and actual food. So that's here. Let's see. Now, have you heard the legend of the raven mocker? It's a Bigfoot that can mock the call of a raven, and apparently his eyes are white. The reason why they're white is because of his old age. I have not heard that, but I am going to look that up. That sounds awesome. Let's see. Oh, look, Dab Stars 2 here in Yuba City, California. Hello! Yuba City is a very interesting place. Haven't gone up there too often. But usually we end up going to areas around there. But my family has long roots in Yuba City from, pretty early on, late 1800s time. Let's see. All right. The Darlene McDaniel says, I don't believe anyone will ever get video proof. They're too smart. Yeah, you know what? That might be. But, I keep hoping. And especially since nowadays we carry cell phones in our pocket. I mean, we carry 4K cameras in our pocket all the time. So I have my hopes that if they're out there, that eventually somebody will get something. Or if we find out that maybe it's something that has been repeatedly misidentified. I mean, heck, if we find out that somehow porcupines learn how to stack on top of each other and walk on two legs, make like a gigantic porcupine creature, I'd like to know that. But I think that there's probably something out there. I mean, the legends have been around for so long. So many people have had experiences. There's got to be something out there. Let's see. Is that Folgers crystals on the cooler? No, this is crispy, tiny, dried shrimp. It's the stuff that was mentioned in the video we posted earlier about the camper that had the dried shrimp taken from them, along with, after they had been eating me mama noodles. So we decided to bring out some of the common stuff. So crispy, tiny shrimp. It's kind of funny. For a little while, Sean Evidence, his trail name for the PCT was like dried shrimp or something. His name was changed. He's now Mac Daddy on the trail. This here is MSG. It's like the lifeblood of Laotian people. And Mr. Evidence has a full head of hair, so apparently the rumors are not true that MSG will make your hair fall out. And this here is Sriracha sauce. Everybody loves this stuff. Our youngest daughter will use this to insane amounts. I swear she's going to get herself hospitalized one day using it. Let's see. Oh, David Menny says he's from Long Beach too. Well, hello. And let's see. Oh, thank you, May Wolf. I tried to make myself look decent. Today was gym day, so, little crazy hair going on. Let's see. Bigfoot is from Samoa, stolen from their homeland, and they managed to escape slavery. You know what? I haven't heard that theory, but, there's a lot of stuff out there. I actually like hearing people's theories and stories because it gives me something to research and find out and see if there's anything that I can bring to you guys that maybe hasn't been heard before. We have a few friends that we've gotten to know over many years that don't have anything to do with the Bigfoot community, and they're willing to share their stories, and they come from different parts of the world that you usually don't hear these kind of stories from. So hopefully it will be fun and entertaining for you guys. I'm not sure when we'll get those created and out there because we have to go and interview them, but hopefully we'll get that put together soon. Uh,
I said they want to see live interviews.
yeah. Do you guys want to see live interviews?
Like actually hear the story from the actual people.
Yeah.
I think that'll be fun to do.
Let's see. Yeah, let us know if you guys are interested in that. If Bigfoot is found, should the Sacramento Kings sign him as their center? I love the Kings. I love the Kings. I say a prayer for the Sacramento Kings all the time. Please, please, just give us glory. I mean, my whole childhood, it's always been at the cusp. At least we got the Golden State Warriors, though. So, yeah, I can jump on the bandwagon with them and enjoy that. Let's see. Tommy Joe Cameron, hello from Calgary. Let's see. Love this subject. Thanks for live stream. You know what? It was something I wasn't sure about doing, but I think this is a nice way to be able to talk with everybody at one time and just kind of have like a big old get together. So if you guys like it, we'll definitely do this more often. Let's see. We've got East Bradford, PA, Bigfoot.org. Hello, Bradford, Pennsylvania. Well, hello. Um, that's another area we want to make it out to at some point. Let's see. The Sooner Squatch says, my Indian family and friends say they are underground and travel through connected tunnels. What do you think? I think that is very plausible. Some of these underground caves are just so massive, scary. I mean, we're kind of afraid to enter them and explore them, and sometimes the government restricts us from exploring them because they don't want us to get ourselves squished or killed, which, I guess that's reasonable. So I think that there is possibilities for that. Let's see. Oh, Maywolf, I have to go to sleep, and I hope you guys see us again. Take care. Have a good one, Maywolf. Have a good night's sleep. Let's see. Jared TV is Bigfoot in Georgia. You know what? I am certain I have seen reports from that, but if you go to squatchable.com, you're able to search for Georgia and check that out and see what's on there. Since I don't have my laptop here, I won't bust that out, but I'm sure that there are some there. Oh, and let's see. Detroiter, hello from Detroit. Hello! I hope everything's going good up there. Tritonal HD. Hi, I'm from Australia, and what I've observed, there's a direct correlation between their behavior in North America and here. Yeah, you know what? I think that there's, whatever it is, they're everywhere. And I think that there's probably a lot more similarities for them rather than not, even in between areas. I mean, look at us all around the world. We're all here communicating with each other to some extent or another, and we're able to enjoy each other's company. So I'm sure that if you were to pluck a Bigfoot from the Asian continent, one from Australia, and one from the U.S. or from North America, and toss them all together, maybe they won't be able to talk, but I'm sure that they could have a Bigfoot party. Let's see. All right. What do we got here? Let's see. Straight Gookin TV. Wow, you know a lot about Laotian culture. We call it Sriracha. See Lhasa in Laotian. Well, I'm not sure if you know this, but Sean Evidence, the guy that runs this blog, he is Laotian. He was born in Laos. He was a refugee in Thailand and then in the Philippines until he came to the U.S. He was in refugee camps for about 7 years. So he's a true blue Laotian person. His dad, is very intelligent, very smart, but and knows a lot about the old stories and the old ways and stuff. It's really fascinating to talk with his dad and spend time with his mom. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Whoop. Sorry, you keep seeing me shake my arms. It's because I have the lantern going here and the bugs are enjoying it. Oh, let's see. Hello from Long Beach, Washington, Bigfoot country galore. Yeah, I've seen maybe a couple of reports from Washington. I think there's probably a pretty big core up there. Let's see. Mark Pedrosa says yes for the live interviews. Okay, well, we definitely need to get people together and
Yep.
get going on that.
Yep.
Kurt McCavey. I'm from Fuke, Arkansas, home of the Boggy Creek Monster. Just wanted to say hi. Hi, Kurt. My family on my dad's side lives in the Everton, Arkansas area. And then my dad was in the, what do you call it? Branson, Missouri area. And my dad actually, he had a story about the Boggy Creek Monster. I guess him and his buddies went camping there, and he said that it was the creepiest dang place he'd ever been to. And he said that that's one place he never wanted to go camping again. I wish I could get a live interview with him, but unfortunately he passed away not too long ago. It's one of those things that we need to make sure that we get interviews with people while we can, because you never know when you can't get them anymore. And that's one story that, unfortunately, what I have there is all I got. Let's see. Maywolf says yes for live interviews too. Uh, let's see. The Straight Guggen says that I'm doing a documentary on Sasquatch in Iowa. What's your opinion about Bigfoot in the Midwest? You know what? What do you think? I'll let you chip in there.
Um, you know, I think people in the Midwest, they are more open to telling people stories than anyone I know, because you see them on TV, you see them on Finding Bigfoot, and they're pretty open to those stories. And I think that's the best thing about Bigfoot in the Midwest, is that when people see them, they can't wait to tell people about it. Here, when we see them, we like have to whisper to a friend, like, "Hey, I just saw a Bigfoot just come out of like a geyser. What do you call that? The hot spring. Because I got a story of somebody who saw a Bigfoot climbing out of a hot spring here in California. So I want to do an interview of him. He's like some kind of ranger or something, and it kind of blew his mind when he saw it. He thought it was a bear. It stood up. It was like 8, 9 foot tall, and we're gonna do him soon. We're gonna talk to him.
Let's see. All right. Let's see. The Clarissa, I have a theory that all it is though. But if you cross-reference UFOs and Bigfoot sightings, there's something strange going on, because a lot of the sightings of Bigfoot is after a UFO sighting. You know what? I haven't seen that, but maybe somebody that's really good with what do you call it? Oh gosh, it's eluding me, but maybe somebody should like create a heat map, and the timings and stuff like that, and kind of put that together, see if there's anything to that theory.
Like overlapping, like UFO reports with Bigfoot reports.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you they will overlap.
Oh, GIS, that's what it is. Geographic Information Systems. I should know that. Let's see. The Jeff Rye says, I've seen Bigfoot 1986, and to this day friends and family don't believe me. That sucks. And I always feel for people that when they have a story and people don't believe them, no matter what the story is. Because they weren't there, they weren't in your feet, they don't know what they saw. So yeah, I feel bad for that there. Let's see. The Sooner Squatch says, do you think they are flesh and blood, or have you heard of the others? You know what? I did hear something. Somebody had a completely different theory about the Bigfoot. But when he told me this, I think he was on some extensive medications that he plucked himself in the forest. So maybe he was thinking a little outside of the box. I'm not sure about that, but it was definitely very different. But I have heard quite a few other people in, what do you call it, in the forums mentioning about them being something other than flesh and blood. I have a feeling that if it's something, it's flesh and blood. Oh, sorry if you guys hear duck quacking or polka music. It's party time here on the farm. It's a Friday night, so you're probably going to hear some strange noises coming out here. Let's see. If you come to Bradford, Pennsylvania, look us up. We will definitely do that. Not sure when we're going to make it out there, but hopefully we get to go there soon. Let's see. All right. Brandon, 115 Let's Set. He said, well, I'm going to go find Bigfoot. There's a pretty recent encounter in Wisconsin where I live. You two have a good one. You know what? I wish you the best of luck. Make sure you go out there with a fully charged camera, extra batteries, whatever it takes. We want to see something. Let's see. Straight Gookin TV. Oh, hey, honey. He says, Sabaidi, Sean. My name is Scotty. I'm Laotian as well. Awesome.
Somebody, I.
Let's see. Sooner Squatch. Sorry, Jeffrey. Same here. Okay, yeah, he's talking with somebody else. Oh, Lauren Shanes. Hello from Sacramento, California. Love squatching. You know what? That's where we live. We live kind of out by the airport, if that makes any sense for you. So we're in the rhuburbs is what they call it, the rural suburbs. So we live on 2.4 acres, but so it's not terribly huge, and we have neighbors, but they're far enough away that I can do a video in the backyard and I don't have to worry about them being like, hey, what you talking about Bigfoot out there for? Let's see. All right. Sooner Squash said, I agree somewhat with the idea about people talking about Bigfoot in the Midwest. However, my Indian family are pretty tight-lipped. Yeah, maybe that might be a protection thing with the Indian family. What I think it is with a lot of a lot more of the people in the Midwest, it seems to be that people out there are more open and willing, and just that kindness that they kind of have, where they're not going to sit there and be like, fool, you're crazy. They won't do that to you. And here in California, people will do that to you. But out there, it seems like they wouldn't do that. So maybe they might give you the bless your heart sort of thing. But, they're a little bit nicer with it. So maybe that's why people out there talk a bit more about this and feel more comfortable. Let's see. What did you think of finding Bigfoot? You know what? Some of the stuff was, it seemed a little bit over dramatized, but I think it was nice because it got people thinking and looking. I'm sure a lot of people actually started going outside because they saw the show and they were excited to go outside. I think that out of any of these Bigfoot shows, that's kind of a big positive thing. I'm a big, the believer that outdoors is good for people. It's great for kids. So, whatever you think of the Finding Bigfoot show, and the people are nice. But whatever you think of the Finding Bigfoot show, at least it got people to start going outside. And who knows, more eyes in the woods, maybe we'll find Bigfoot with those eyes. Let's see. And not sure if I mentioned this. Oh, let's see. All right. Oh, Racin' says, hello from Northern Michigan. We have them here. Thanks for the live chat. Well, I'm glad to be doing it. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. I'm kind of a bit of a shy person, so that's why usually I just do the audio for the the reports and the stories. So this is a little different for me, but I'm glad you guys are having fun here. And Digga Down Under, good day, beautiful people. Well, good day to you too. We're glad to see all of you guys on here. All right. Well, I think I'm being severely attacked by bugs, including these big ones now.
Ask people to hit the bell so that they get notification.
Yeah, like Sean just mentioned, on your subscribe thing, make sure you hit the bell so that way when we do a live stream thing, then you'll get a notification that we're doing it, or if a new video comes out, you'll see that there. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Also, you can go onto our Facebook channel. Sometimes I pop on there under the Bigfoot Evidence the name, and I'll chat on there, but not too terribly often. Because there is a lot of stuff getting chatted on there. Right now, I think my thing is flooded by people all over commenting on that the video with the guys in suits and the briefcases. That was a different one. Oh, let's see. Sooner Squash says the Midwest has a lot of great people. Agreed. However, I have found when seriously trying to have conversation if about it, you get attacked despite my videos. Yeah, some people are pretty opinionated. Uh, let's see. The Blue Mountain Bigfoot research. Hello from the Blue Mountains, Oregon. I am going squatching tomorrow. Good luck then. I hope that you that get something out there. You know, make sure to talk about it if you find something. That'd be really exciting to see and hear about. You know, we keep an eye on these things to see what's going on. All right. Well, I think we're probably going to go ahead and hop off this now, especially because I know that party is getting ready to happen next door, and I think you guys probably don't want to have to hear me over the music. So thank you so much for joining us, and you know we'll look forward to seeing you guys next time. We'll try to make sure to maybe hop on and do a live stream if maybe some story comes out, or if we post a video, then we can all get together and talk about it. And once again, to go with the video that we showed, the Me Mama noodles. If you're going out squatching, maybe try to take something like this. I mean, this is artificial pork flavor. And maybe take some dried shrimp with you if you're not allergic to shrimp. I don't know. Give it a try. Maybe you might be able to lure in a Bigfoot. All right, let's see. Oh, Karen, you guys have a good one. Bye.